Well, it's about time. I've ran out of things that don't have captures. That don't take captures. As some of the more keen-eyed of you would know, Animal Crossing does take Nintendo Switch captures. And I am not getting away with that fact. However, this video was decided because I couldn't decide for myself. Thanks to Cosmic, aka at JACG, who did a lot of help for me recently. And also decided this video. I'm a little bit worried as how this will go, because I have not been working on my island. But what I do want to say is that I at least put a lot of care into it. Oh dear lord. I don't have a lot of time to work with, so I'm going to make this speedy. This villager is Muffy, and that one's over there is Sheldon. These two were originally my starter villagers, but not Muffy. It was Sheldon and Paula. But and I also got them around the winter. So have that as you will. I've had a recent flower crisis at my island. For any of you that actually care about that. And I've even made this one cobblestone path that I made over some random image I found in Google. So, lovely day there. And also, if your island does not have a Snowboy shrine, you clearly don't know how to island right. And some keen-eyed viewers may notice this area. Just some keen-eyed ones. No reason at all for this video. I will first start off with this section of the island before I actually get onto the rest of it, because, well, I haven't even connected the whole island yet. I've just been too busy getting, well, bells. I'm not going around the whole beach, I'm only going around some of the areas I find to be most appealing, because when you go down there, it's just going to be beach and stuff like that. Nothing too interesting. This is my first bridge that I made, in case you wondered. And this right here is my house. I feel like I'll leave that for the last thing on this list. Anyway, this, I believe, is supposed to be Clay, my other villager that I have. And that, I'm warming up to it. Ignore some of the direct decorations I left around here. This is Pangu. No need for any elaboration there. And I believe this originally was Aurora, but now it changed like twice. Who is it now? Rhonda. Alright, Rhonda. Anyway, going over here is the wilderness part of my island, where I grow all my pumpkins. And a lot of fossils for some apparent reason. Not a whole lot else I can do here. But before we go up there and all that, I believe I skipped a whole chunk of the area in the center here. So let's just skip back to here. This is where my museum is, at the heart of the island. I will love to show you everything I've got, but the only thing you should know is I've already completed the fossil side of the museum. This is Soleil's house, I believe. Soleil's. And this all wraps up all the way around back over here. And what? Huh? Someone explain that to me in the comments. But as I was saying, I have a lot of other knickknacks here that I just leave around just because I feel like it. And I've also got most of the music collection, I believe. But I believe the next area for me to go to is just this other area I have not gone around to do anything. Which, I don't know if that speaks more about me or this game. But I play on it daily sometimes. Trying to keep my time in, along with Guardian Tales and all those other games. But, yeah, I kinda have those days, Animal Crossing days, where I just spend a whole evening doing this. Now, with that out of the way, We can now move on to the second layer, I believe, or second level of this area. This area is predominantly dominated by these flowers. They're everywhere. And, yeah, these are quite the problem. I'm gonna ask for help on this eventually, on this flower crisis I have going on. And I've heard of like some special ways to make new flowers and all that. I don't want to get all the flowers. I'm just gonna say that. I certainly want to complete the museum, get all the Nook Mile stuff, but flowers, I feel like I have more appreciation for the gyroids. But we can now move on to the next few villagers. This is Apollo. I don't have anything mean to say about him, but he's kind of there. And this, I believe, is Leopold. And the other layer of this doesn't really hold anything else. Just to let you know. Let's go over back to this little detour. And I believe we'll be able to finally enter my house. Is what I would be saying. I heard that walking around this island can be a little bit tiring. So I figured maybe you might want something, Maybe some pie? Heard you would love it. I heard it's pretty good for you. Alright, now we're done with that detour. What is this? We can now go back to what I was going to say originally. Back to my house. Let's make a quick shortcut here. And let's enter. I forgot to show you what my passport looks like. I should have showed that off back at the airport. Yep, that's all you need to know about me. And this is my island's name, Klertuu. Yeah. We're slowly approaching back on. I'm gonna about to be a year old in this game. But we can now enter my house. Yep. This is the Klertuu representative's house. Amazing. I find it quite stylish. I only have 4 rooms in total. This is the main one. I will upgrade it soon. I don't know what the next upgrade is. But I feel like we could start over to this room. This is my music room. Yeah. I made it pretty stylish. I gave it its own flair. But I believe that the best thing here is this. Alright, we're not done there. We can now move on to the second to last room, which, yeah, moving pretty quick on this tour. You know, I didn't really have many plans for this room. This is the latest rendition of room. And, yeah. I kind of treated it like a bathroom per se. But I believe the next room will make up for this sparingness. Ignore any background noise you may hear right now. Oh my goodness me. Let's try to wrap this up finally. And here it is. The final room. Yeah, it's my bedroom. I didn't know what else to do with it besides stick a bunch of electronics in here. But I will say is that I'm currently enjoying Animal Crossing right now. Pretty well. And I kind of saw a Cosmic's island, but I didn't see all of it. This is everything I have to offer in my island. Yep. Nothing I find of no value left. Sure, there's that little secret I have, but it wasn't really funny in the first place. And that, I believe, marks the end of your tour here at Klertuu. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't come up with anything better. This is the best I could do. Until next time, God, I pulled off an Eddie studio.